It's time to meet the starting five for your Los Angeles Lakers. Starting at power forward, 6'7", number 20, Cody Nixon. The man in the middle, 7'2", number 51, Lucas Cardinal. Starting at point guard, 6'3", number 4, D'Angelo Jordan. The other forward position, 6'9", number 15, Lonnie Hendricks. Starting at the other guard, 6'7", number 1, Bradley Connie.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Early out there with Russell, and it's Stevens in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, they've got Jordan, also Tony out there, and it's Cardinal in at the 5, roaming the paint. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And so off the tip, it's Denver. Pass to Stephens. There's a good screen. Here's Grace. 5 on the clock. Here's Early. Off target with his 3. Jordan outside. Now, here is Tony to the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Denver ball.
Now, here is Russell. Three-pointer. Rebound the Lakers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Grace. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in 2-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in 3-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
That free throw, no good. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
He hits the second from the line. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Here's Grace. A 23-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Nixon. He had 13 points in the win against Orlando. Stevens, the pass to Callaway. That one falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Tony. In the game against Orlando, very impressive. Here's Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hendricks. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Grace. Here's Early from outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Early's got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Jordan. Pass to Tony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Russell. Here's Stevens. Hendricks pulls it in. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Tony. Basket counts.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Early. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. There's Russell with the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Jordan will bring it up for Los Angeles. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And they swept this club in the regular season, but ended up falling to them in the playoffs.
Yeah, that just shows you never know how the regular season and playoff matchups are going to play out. I mean, who knows how it plays out tonight? We'll watch and find out.
And here are the Nuggets now. After the basket by Los Angeles.
You allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Here's Jordan. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Pass to Nixon with the shot. Good. He hits the jump shot. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against Dallas.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Hendricks. He had a big outing in that Magic game as well. Pass to Tony. Here's Nixon. A three-pointer off the mark. Now Russell. Here's Early, defended by Tony. Fader on the way. Shots good by Grace.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Lakers trail by 6. Pass to Tony. Here's Hendricks. Buries it from three-point range. Hendricks has got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Grace. He's always able to provide big production, averaging 22 points a game. Clock at 6. Russell from long range. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside Jordan. Inside, here's Cardinal. Makes it off the glass.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Russell with it. He had 13 points in the win against Dallas. Pass to Stephens. Fires from deep. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Nixon. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Poke loose. Here's Grace. Russell high post. Jordan on him. Russell passes to Stevens. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hendricks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Jordan. Here's Hendricks. He has 6. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Nixon. Out to the right wing. Pass to Tony. A 3. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Here's Grace. Got it. Good job in the low post. 5 points in the game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Lakers trail by 6. Here's Nixon. Back to Jordan. Down low. To the inside and stolen by Russell. Here's the screen. Pass to Early. Launches it. Hendricks pulls it in. Hendricks has got his 6th rebound on the night. Jordan in the corner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And the first one at the line is good. Big group substitution here for Denver. And so Jordan nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Hilliard. Here's Stephens. He's covered by Rose. Stevens, the pass to Noel. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Jordan. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Rose. To the paint. Here's Hendricks, and it's denied.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Rose. Lakers working the ball around now. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Here's Hilliard. Here's Stephens. And here is Noel. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down?
Jordan finds Rose. Down low. Here's Sparks. Oh, that's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Again, the miss by the Lakers.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Folks. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Miles is checked in, and it's Tony in for Jordan.
Folks, shooting 1.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Shot to stop the run, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
First free throw is good. And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
The Nuggets leading by 10. And here is Noel. Stolen. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Miles. And yes, it's good. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Grace. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
They sure are, looking to get their buckets up close and personal.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And the free throw, no good. to the middle. Now, here is Tony. And here's Rose outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. And so it's Denver bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Noel against Tony. Pass to Miles. And another three for the Lakers.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Here's Grace. Puts it up from 15. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Sparks. Look, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches, and we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway, but we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Nuggets leading by 3. Lets it go from deep. Trains the three-pointer.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Miles. Inside. Swiped it away. Pushing it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Now Tony, 6 points for him. A fadeaway. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Here's Grace. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And let's see what Denver has coming up on Monday. The New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing. but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Flores.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Denver's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Pass to Grace. Here is Hillier, defended by Miles. Here's Grace. Shot clock at 5. That's good from 17 feet away. He's got 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And here's Miles. Outside Rose. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I love that dish down low.
The Lakers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Second team foul. At the last one.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Grace. Here is Hillier. Here's Grace. He's got 9. Here's Columbus. No good on the 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Sparks passes to Miles. Outside Tony. Hands it from downtown. Now just a 2-point Denver lead.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Pass to Grace. Here's Fultz. Denver passing it around. Now here's Noel. Shoots over Tony. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Pass to Flores. It's Miles on the wing. Nice open look, but it's no good. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Columbus. Hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 8.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And Miles kicks to Rose. To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. The Nuggets 3rd.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
First free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
He's off on the second. Lakers trail by 6. Tony with it. 9 points in the game so far. Over Russell. Shots good by Tony. Tony's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here is Russell. Over to the wing. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. The kick out to Rose. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the inside, Grace. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And here is Jordan. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And checking out Denver. They're back in the 9th position.
And I think for Denver, their slow start to this season has brought some of this team's issues to light. And this is a team that I didn't think had any issues to speak of.
Neither did I, but clearly they're not the dominant force we thought they'd be. They've got some kinks to work out for sure.
Here's Early. He's got 5. Six to shoot. Shoots. Hendricks pulls it in. Hendricks has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint. Here's Cardinal. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Cardinal's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Stephens. Still scoreless. Pass to Russell. Over Jordan. And Russell gets it to go.
The assist from...
And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 7. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
There's the triple. Stephens can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Hendricks. He's got 6. From the wing. Grace grabs the miss. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Nuggets making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Denver leading by 7. Now, here is Russell. 8 points for him. Here's Stevens. The Nuggets with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here is Cardinal. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Orlando.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Here's Early. He's defended by Jordan. Sinks it. And the shot from Early. Lakers trail by 9. Pass to Nixon. Now Jordan fires the 3. Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got 9 points.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Here's Stephens. West outside. Pass to Early. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Down low, here's Sparks, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 4-point Nugget lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Here's Early. Back to Russell. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Another miss. His 6th of the night after 6 shot attempts.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Early. He has 7. To the wing on the left. Here's Stevens. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Jordan outside. And it's all evened up. 8 points for him. The Nuggets shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Here's Stevens. Lakers with the rebound.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Nuggets. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. Now, it's just November, so they do have some time to make adjustments, but it's a blow nonetheless. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Russell with it. 8 points for him. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to 1 on the bucket from Stevens. Los Angeles has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Cardinal passes to Jordan. Offline with his 3. Nuggets shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Here's Hilliard. Hits it from three-point range. Hilliard's got 4 points this quarter.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
There's a minute left in the first half of the game. Jordan outside. Pass to Hendricks. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Hilliard. He has 6. Shoots the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Nixon. To halt the run. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't drop. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nuggets lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over-dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
You know, right now for Denver, they're one of the teams we've hoped would figure it out. Things are clicking right now, and still early enough for them to make something happen.
The way they've melded together as a team, it's been impressive. And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
Playing for one another. The phrase gets overused, but tonight it's right.
Hey, we should try a harmony.
Let's do it.
Playing for one another.
That phrase gets overused. Kenny, get on beat.
But tonight, it's right.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've got Cardinal. Tony is out there with Jordan. And it's Hendricks in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now, here is Tony. He's guarded closer. Cardinal gets the bucket.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now, here is Russell. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hendricks has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. In third, the Lakers.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Jordan. Nuggets trail. Here's Early. Clock at 6. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
At the line for 1.
And that one falls for Early. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Cardinal passes to Nixon. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Nixon. Shooting 1.
And that one misses. The Nuggets shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Early. The rebound by the Lakers. Hendricks has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Cardinal. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Stephens, good. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here's Nixon. He has 7. Here is Cardinal. Outside Jordan. Pass to Tony. Beyond the arc. Stephens pulls it in. Stephens got 6 rebounds here tonight. Right side Russell. Here's Grace. Guarded by Jordan. Shots good by Grace. Now it's a 4-point Nugget lead, and J.J. Redick is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Second and fewest turnovers per game, and they are third in opponents scoring. You know what that means. They're playing tough, inspired defense, challenging every possession.
And what their turnover ranking tells you is that they play mistake-free basketball. Being smart with the ball is at the top of their to-do list. Now, here is Tony. 11 points in the game. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Tony. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Denver. The lead is 2. Callaway passes to Stevens. And the 3 off target. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Cardinal. Jordan outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jordan's got 5 points now in the quarter. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Here's Stephens. He's got 8. They set the pick. To the paint. Here's Grace. Tony with the rebound. Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Hendricks can't get it to go. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Stevens.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Jordan. He's around 10 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Well, you know that he can put points up in a hurry, and he leads this team in scoring.
Yeah, you know, I think he's got a great sense of how to keep their offense going and being productive. If somebody else is having an off night, then he kind of steps in and fills the gap.
Pass to Tony. This one for 3. It's not going to go for him. Denver shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Here's Early. Tony with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Here's the 3. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
To the inside. Here's Grace. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
A tight game here in Los Angeles. And here is Jordan. 7 points in the game. Here's Hendricks. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here is Russell. Pass to Early. Here's Stephens.
And now only one away from being in the building.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here is Russell. He's got 8. A floater. Doesn't get it to drop for him. For Los Angeles, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Count it. And now a 3-point Laker lead. The Nuggets are going to somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. It's stolen by Tony. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's the teardrop. Now Jordan. From beyond the arc. No good that time. The Nuggets trail by 3. From the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 11.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Sparks passes to Tony. Got a piece of it. Here's Stephens. Inside. Outside, Russell. Pass to Grace. Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Nuggets.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
The Lakers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Denver's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Cardinal grabs the board. Cardinals got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now, here is Tony. He's covered closely. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And it's blocked. Sparks passes to Hendricks. It's Tony on the wing. 13 points in the game. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Stephens. 8 points for him. 17-foot shot on the way. Connects, the jumper drops. Stephens got 5 points now this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Stolen away. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Pass to Grace. Shoots over Jordan. Callaway, defended by Tony. Here's Russell with the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Lakers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
At the line for the Lakers, Tony. One shot.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Nuggets have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Pass to Fulks. Misses the three. Lakers shooting 47% from the field in the third. Sparks passes to Tony.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
They set the pick.
2 minutes.
The 15-footer. It's hauled in by Fulks. Denver's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Noel. A rebound by the Lakers. Hendricks has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. 1:31 left in the third. Tony with it. He's got 16. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Miles is checked in. The Nuggets trail. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Here's Hilliard. Goes back up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Find the lanes. One shot.
.105 left to play here in the third. And here's Miles. He has 5. Pass to Flores. Over Fulks. Flores with the bucket. Flores has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Stephens, good.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Hendricks. 15 points in the game.
Denver foul. Hilliard. That's his first personal foul. 5th team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Steffens, 13 points in the game. For three. The shot that time, not on target. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Denver on top. They lead by 1. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. Out left to the wing. Here's Grace. Shot clock at 6. And that one's on target from the wing. 21 points in the game.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Pass to Tony. 3-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Fultz. Now here's Noel. Shoots over Tony. Flores pulls it in. Flores has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Sparks passes to Tony. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Rose, good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Grace. Out to the wing. Lets it fly. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
The assist from Noel.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Tony. The kick out to Rose. Offensive rebound. Back to Miles. Just 5 on the clock. And that one, good. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Grace. Pass to Noel. Here's Fultz. Here's Columbus. Flores pulls it in. Flores has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Russell, he's checked in for Denver. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
4-on-1, and they're running. Tony with it. He's picked up by Russell. And Rose, wide open. He shoots. Nets the corner three. Rose has got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Grace. Here's Russell. Here's Columbus. And a miss there on the triple. And here's the Lakers. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Now Jordan. Here's Tony, and another basket for the Lakers.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Pass to Hilliard. Here's Grace. It's the outside fadeaway. He's got 23.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here's Jordan. To the middle. It's rebounded by Hilliard. The Nuggets trail by 5. Outside, Russell. To the left side wing. Here's Grace. It's covered by Rose. From 11 feet away. Rebound the Lakers. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run. Jordan with it. The three. It's rebounded by Hilliard. Hilliard's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Jordan. Denver able to drain the 3. Here's Rose. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And the Lakers lead by 4. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. There's a screen by Noel. Pass to Russell from past the arc. No good there. Los Angeles leading by 4. And here's Tony. To the inside. Grace grabs the miss. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Russell. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside Jordan. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Tony against Noel. It's rebounded by Hilliard. Hilliard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Columbus. He's covered by Rose. Noel, a screen on Rose. Outside Russell to take the lead. Nailed from three-point land. Russell's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Denver. The Lakers trail. Here's Jordan. Pass to Rose. Back to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sparks. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Denver. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Callaway passes to Stevens. There's the 3. Tony with the rebound. Lakers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Russell left side. Pass too early. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
At the line for the Nuggets, early.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
2 shots.
And that one falls for early. And so he makes both from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
From deep, Jordan, and the 3 ball is good. And the Lakers lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Denver passing it around. Screened by Russell. Here's Grace, and the layup's good off the glass. 25 points in the game.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 or 4 here in the 4th.
The Lakers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Here's Cardinal. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got his 5th assist in this one. Denver's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Early kicks to Russell. Pass to Grace. Unloads from 13. And the jumper is good.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Here is Cardinal. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Tony. A shake. No good. Shot missing.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Here's Stevens. No good from outside.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Tony against Russell. The shot's good. Tony's got 23 points. Huge shot there, and the crowd knows it.
Yeah, you gotta love hearing a crowd get this fired up.
To the right side. Pass to Stephens. 5 on the clock. Here's Callaway. Off target from three-point range. The Lakers in the lead. Now, here is Tony. Here's Hendricks. From outside, off the mark. Here's Stephens. To the left wing. Russell passes to Stevens. Nails the triple.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Back to Tony. Shot from the low block. Denver grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Grace. Here's Early. Right side Russell. Launches it. Great D that time from Jordan. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
I don't know if they should actually look for the three here. That's a bit greedy. I'd take a good look, even if it's a two-point basket. Take the high percentage shot.
Here's Nixon. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alders, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.